Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. The camera's on the fritz again. At least I've learned to start double checking it before I jump into the game. So you'll have to make do with simply the sound of my voice. You won't get to look at my face today. I know you're probably devastated. Last time we were rolling through Dustman's Cairn. Today we're going to continue with that. It's pretty straightforward. I want to make sure I've hit everything back here. I thought I might have missed that urn. But we're all good. This room is clear as well, so let's head upstairs. A ruby, not bad. There's an urn tucked away back here. What we're really after is that chain, which opens the secret door here with an unlocked chest. Holla! Another greater soul gem. Awesome. There's a garnet. That open sarcophagus has a searchable draugr in it. There's a dead silver hand warrior that doesn't really carry anything important. Out here there's a linen wrap, yahoo. Before we do too much else, let's get back here. There's an urn with a flawless garnet. Could have sworn there was a searchable draugr somewhere in here too. But yeah, there he is. Right behind this master-locked chest. Our lockpick skill is getting pretty high, but as you can see, master locks, you practically have to be on the correct pixel. Hello. Oh yeah! Lots of important stuff here. Most important is the fact that we got the soul trap effect. So we'll disenchant that, and I think I'll enchant my ebony sword with it and start filling up soul gems so that enchanting can actually, you know, progress. And on top of everything else, we got an Amulet of Dibella, which is quite useful. I need one more of those. Oh, now this gets things complicated, but that's okay. Let me grab this hanging moss, these linen wraps, search this draugr Deathlord for another ebony sword. Over here to the left there's a hanging moss and 2 pine thrush eggs. One on the ground and one you can search the nest for. If we head over here, there are even more linen wraps. I can only carry one, and it's time to go offload. that turns out to be good, because I want to go ahead and get the soul trap effect. So you'll notice I've got 2 ebony swords now. I'm going to put soul trap on one of them. Just make sure that the last hit on anything that's trappable is from that, if that makes any sense. Oh, thank God. Ordinarily, I wouldn't mess around with enchanting in the middle of a dungeon like this, but finding the soul trap effect is worth it. I do wish I had the spell. That's a little simpler, because having it on a weapon means I need to occasionally reserve soul gems for keeping it charged. But in the grand scheme, that's not a big deal. Now that greater soul gem, I'm not particularly worried about ensuring that I maximize enchanting power, because I already have 2 pieces of jewelry that are pretty close to as good as they're gonna get in terms of enchantment. Not to mention, I did need Fortified Destruction and Magicka Regen, and I got the actually, I'll go ahead and use that greater soul gem in order to enchant one of the ebony swords.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
Duh. Time is it? 8 p.m. I think, even though it's dark out.
Honored to see you again, my Fane.
I think we're still safe from the vampires. I have to admit, I don't know that for sure. But if the vampires do appear, I'll fight them. Let's wait till 8 a.m. 8:30 a.m. You know what? Maybe I should just switch back to doing the voiceover anyway, even if I do get the camera working. I don't know if you all have noticed, but this is running a lot more smoothly. I know the only thing I got that goes up here is the Amulet of Dibella. Let me check Lucia's chest right quick. It's empty. We're well rested and we have the Mage Stone on. There's no problem with doing enchanting right now. None of those are important. Unfortunately, I don't have any Fortify Enchanting here. But here's what we're gonna do now.
I don't want to play with her anymore.
These empty soul gems all come with me, because we can soul trap. I can't overstate how important that is. We need to begin filling these soul gems as quickly as we can. Alright, very good.
Ah! Don't do that!
We're about 10 minutes in. We're doing just fine. I don't mind slow sneaking. For a little bit, anyway.
You're someone. Take a look.
Alright. What do I have that she can have? A lot.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Alright, let's go visit Bellathor. See what I've got that he can have. Can't see it this time, but it is the weekend. It's snowing outside. I have no plans to leave the house today. So I am draining a tankard of mead. I am actually drinking mead today.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Like a true Nord of Skyrim. Alright. Gotta make search. Gotta be absolutely sure I keep hold of all my, 74 speech. Empty soul gems.
Do come back.
And I do want to make a point of making sure that anything I put in a soul gem, that I actually fill it. I do not want to,
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
for instance, burn an empty greater soul gem by filling it with a petty soul. That would be absurd.
What's the magic? Both man and divine. For we are the children of man.
Let's roll up to Dragon's Reach.
Staying safe, I hope.
Ugh, finding Soul Trap is such a relief. Now the only big things left are finding... I need to find Fortify Alchemy, and I need some castable illusion and conjuration spells.
What is it? Dragons?
Alrighty. Here goes nothing. Disenchant first. There's Fortified Destruction and Magicka Regen. That's 4 out of 5 of those Spell School and Magicka Regen effects. The only one left to find is Illusion. Now there are plenty of effects left to find. The only important one is Fortify Alchemy. There's 48 Enchanting. And there is Soul Trap. Glorious. Alright. Now let's enchant one of these 2 ebony swords. Soul Trap. If target dies within 6 seconds, fills a soul gem. Enchanting increased to 49. And now I got one with Soul Trap. Oh, I should have renamed it. Okay, the top one on the list is the one that Soul Traps. That's all I need to know. Alteration went to 60, if you were watching. That's also pretty good news. Alright, so I'll mainly be fighting Silver Hand. There will be some Draugr. I'm on the wrong menu. So I can fill this black soul gem
Ain't nobody high in my
using one of the silver hands and start removing grand soul gems from the list. And then I can head back out and kill mammoths to fill my others. I don't feel the need to backtrack. I think I only have 2 or 3 empty grand soul gems, and I can already anticipate running into other mammoths, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just head back to Dustman's Cairn. Ready to go, baby! 15 minutes in, we got Soul Trap. Means I don't need to be panicky about enchanting anymore. Oh, that makes me so happy. Now, Draugr, on the other hand, can fill a variety of soul gems. Yeah, I only have 2 grand. I'm pretty sure I'll run into 2 mammoths at Sleeping Tree Camp. Graders can be filled with giants and Draugr Death Lords. I'll have to pull up a table of soul sizes in order to adequately fill the others, but the good news is you only need 1 strike in order to successfully cast the spell, so I only need to keep a petty soul gem on hand to recharge the sword if it ever runs out completely. And I won't end up, this is a worry of course, but even a petty soul recharge usually gives me at least 2 strikes, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about running out of soul traps. And even if I do end up just kind of endlessly recharging, that still raises my enchanting skill. It's not as good as creating items, but you still get enchanting skill experience every time you recharge. So, let's switch back to flames. We're almost back to hostile territory. Let me just go UESP Skyrim Souls. Let's angle right. Let's pick up all the stuff we had to leave behind last time, which I think was just the linen wraps. And let's head downstairs. Very good. Okay. Dwarven sword. I certainly don't care about that. Several Magicka potions. Alright. When we go through here, we'll get back to fighting stuff. We got Draugr here. Well, damn. Maybe I need to do this. Ha! And he gave me a filled lesser soul gem to boot. An ordinary Draugr can be captured in a petty soul gem. Sure enough, that's what happened. Now there's a filled lesser. What's this guy? Restless. I just need to make sure the soul trap is on him before he dies. Now, a restless Draugr, I believe, is a lesser soul. Yep. Now, we've got a Draugr white, which will also be a lesser soul. A Draugr, and a restless Draugr. So I got 2 more lesser souls, a common soul, no, I'm sorry, 2 more lesser souls, a petty soul, and the silver hand, of course, can fill a black soul gem. I just need to make sure if anything else gets killed, it's got soul trap on it before it dies. Draugr all seem okay. I want to get the silver hand because black is the same as grand.
You're not making sense now. I'll get I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
There's my petty soul. Outstanding. Damn it! Silver hand turned on me for whatever reason. Not the biggest fan of that. Oh, damn it, and Farkas killed the restless one.
Unkind. That's all you got.
Didn't go as well that time.
I'm going to put you.
Shoot, that time I missed the white.
Damn you.
Trust me.
Do your work.
Damn. Resisted soul trap. Don't want that. God damn it! Just stay on the white long enough. God damn it. I don't know why they always abandon the pursuit. There we go. Alright, we got both souls. Now let's get the black soul. BAM! Now that is what I'm talking about. We got 2 more lesser souls, and we filled our black soul gem. That, my friends, was outstanding. Now that, of course, means I can take a grand soul gem off my gear list. The first one I trapped myself. That makes me happy. I need a lot more, but the important thing is now I've got a way to get them. We're only at the 25-minute mark. Look at all this. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alrighty. So there's the Restless, the White, the Silver Hand. I already searched all these. Let's pop into that urn. Oh, that was great. Do be aware of hanging moss. There's a lot in here, and it's a surprisingly valuable ingredient. Damage Magicka Regen, you know. Onward. I think most, if not all, of the Draugr in here already woke up. There may be one that's still alive someplace. Yeah, there he is. 2. There are 2 that are still alive. Well, let's get this one first. Restless. Do I still have a lesser soul gem? Oh yeah, 7. I have 7 empty lesser soul gems. Point of fact. Not so bad. Alright, I better get Soul Trap on him.
Do it half.
Awesome! How am I doing? How's the charge on my sword? Oh! Pff, no problem. Yeah, I just need to keep 1 petty soul gem on hand to make sure I can recharge it whenever it does run out. Oh, an ancient Nord battle axe. I have to say, this was an eventful little room. Let's grab these linen wraps before anybody kicks them down the ramp. Here's an ordinary Draugr. Well. Barely got him in time, but we did. Very good. Now I am very nearly to my carry weight limit. But I think I can at least finish this chamber. So let's do that. There's a dead Draugr. I might have to skip the chest. That will make me sad. That's okay. Let's make sure I've got all the moss. Let's search the urns. And let's just oh. The burial urn's up here too. And Alright, let's see what's in the chest. It's adept locked. We're at the 30-minute mark, in case you're wondering. These game changers eventually come along. That's the whole idea. Yeah, banded iron armor is too heavy. So it's time to go offload. Yay! There's nothing to sneak from. Because it won't count Farkas. Oh, there's a moss I missed. Let's just get out of here. Filling soul gems makes me happy. I don't really have to pay attention to what type of soul they are, as long as I have all the soul gems in my inventory, which I do. I've got Grand, Greater, Common, Lesser, and Petty. If I run out of the smaller ones, I need to start being careful, because, like I said, I don't want to waste a Common Soul Gem, which, remember, gold value of enchantments increases experience gained. So I really don't want to burn an empty soul gem on a smaller soul than it's actually able to hold. As we run out of particular types, I'll need to start being substantially more careful to make sure that I only soul trap enemies that are worth soul trapping. If that makes sense. I think it should. It's pretty straightforward. God damn, meat is delicious. No wonder the Vikings loved it so goddamn much. Alright, time for an offload. Let me see what time it is. We're gonna get to Whiterun in the middle of the night, but I don't really care. Recall that speech got to 74 last time. Obviously we needed to get to 100 in terms of final character build and whatnot, but it's pretty cool. Once we hit 75, we can pass any speech check we'll run into, even without any perks. Just via persuasion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
Alright, let's head home. Of course, even if I do trigger a vampire attack, I can... Alright. Well. Filled soul gems can go in here. The black one needs to go upstairs.
Honored to see you again.
I need to hoard a lot of grand soul gems in order to do everything I need to do.
My Thane. Honored to see you again.
I didn't find any important gear, so... Stolen? No. Unique? No. For here? Well, I think it's just the Grand Soul Gem. Black, Grand, functionally the same. So when I say one or the other, be aware they're basically interchangeable. Alright. Let's rest until the merchants are available, because that's everything I need to hoard.
Braitha's a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
Let's check Lucia's chest. It's still empty. That's fine and dandy. Feeling better and better. Only 3 really critical things I still need to find. Oh. War Maidens was locked. Seems odd. I need to wait for Adrian to get to her spot. In terms of getting all the money I need, notice
You're
a little
someone who
over
can get things
7,000
done.
left.
Got some good looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Now it's under 7,000. Pretty awesome.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I need the Fortify alchemy effect. I have time. I mean, I don't have to have that until Enchanting is maxed. But that's one of the things I'm missing that I really vitally need. Other than that, I just need a castable illusion spell.
Everything's...
Besides
Take a
clairvoyance,
look.
it doesn't count. And a castable conjuration spell. Once I have those things, I'll really have everything I need. I guess I still need... I forgot the camera wasn't on. I just did air quotes around need. I still need everything on the gear checklist, but the vital things in terms of becoming functionally powerful on legendary difficulty, those are the three I need. I need to be able to level Conjuration and Illusion. Illusion in particular. Once I hit level 81, the old cap, by far the easiest way to do legendary levels is with the Master Illusion spell Harmony. So Illusion is actually pretty key to the whole second tier of leveling, even though I don't ordinarily put any perks in it, at least not for the level 81 build. So, you, of course, cannot learn the master spells. Each school has a quest: Destruction, Illusion, Conjuration, Restoration, and Alteration ritual spell that you can perform at the College of Winterhold to gain access to the master level spells. But you can only do those quests. It's not only a matter of reaching the College of Winterhold. You have to be at... I think the unofficial patch made it uniformly 90. In the unmodded game, for some of them you had to have 90, and for some you had to have 100 in the relevant skill before you were able to complete the quest. Whether it's 90 or 100, I certainly can't do it at 20, which assumes that I find all of the skill books before I get to the college, which isn't going to happen. It'll actually be lower than that. Unless, of course, I find a spell and I can start raising it. Alright, time to start sneaking again. Time to let my Magicka recharge. Next up is more Silver Hand. I've already filled my only black soul gem, so these guys, my only concern is killing them. We have 5 Silver Hand to kill in this zone. The next room has 3, at least one of which, and I think maybe 2, are archers. But I've got Farkas with me, so I don't need to worry all that much unless his health gets depleted.
Maybe someone there?
My shield brother's a boss, what can I say?
Hear something?
I'll let him engage Farkas.
That's all you got.
Well, Farkas is glitching again. I don't like that much.
Let's see what you've got.
Seems like the archer is quite low level. Yes, he is. That's good. Well, the fact that he's low level really means he's essentially a non-threat, but those two are strong. They're just wailing on poor Farkas. You? I was hoping you'd keep shooting me. But I do still need armor experience, so. Let's take what hits we can. Then, let's get out of here. Yes, I'm running the hell away. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, as they say. I don't know if any of you have played Baldur's Gate. One of the greatest games in history, as far as I'm concerned. I probably wouldn't do a Let's Play of it just because I think there are plenty of good completionist Let's Plays and walkthroughs of Baldur's Gate out there already. If you were interested in my take, I might do one. But really, I only mentioned Baldur's Gate because of the... Do you remember Khalid? Those of you who played that game? Part of his voice kit was that he was pretty cowardly, even though he was a fighter. And so he would run away, and when he did, the voice always went, "Better part of valor! Better part of valor!" Okay. Is Farkas in the fight now? Yes. Good. That makes handling these guys very different indeed. Let's kill the archer first. Even though he's low level, it's always simpler when you have no ranged attackers to worry about. Whoa! Did one of the bigger ones come after me? Or did Homeboy actually finish me off himself? I'm not sure which one it is, to be honest. This dungeon's big enough I can actually get far enough away from them that I can just wait and restore my Magicka that way. Naturally, I still want restoration experience, so I won't actually be waiting until I've filled my health with healing spells, but there are those real threshold moments, you know. I haven't actually gotten more powerful yet, but just having Soul Trap, suddenly it's feasible that I actually could max enchant sometime. And that's the important part. Let's back off a little bit. I think everybody's still distracted fighting Farkas. Well, there's Farkas. And there are no enemies.
I love a challenge.
You can't hide. Over here.
Alright, well, certainly kill this dude. Whichever one had the low health. 38 destruction. Love it.
No, not like this. Oh, no.
Down he goes. Hey, you like that, douchebag? I don't know why he's carrying Songs of the Return, but we've already read that. I'll let Farkas keep fighting that dude for now. Actually, no, I won't. The archer's not even in safety. The archer find his way up there? That'd be clever if he did. Oh, there he is.
Give up while you still can.
I'm gonna go after him. I'd actually like him to keep shooting. I'll encourage that to the extent I can.
Come on!
I still wish raising destruction actually raised spell damage, but I have noticed, as I've the thought has occurred to me as I've been writing my text guide to Morrowind, that destruction skill has never raised spell damage. All it did in Morrowind was make your spells more likely to succeed, because those of you who haven't played it, when you tried to cast a spell, you actually had a chance of failing, and the spell wouldn't do anything. And what the destruction skill did, indeed what all the magic skills did, was raise the chance of successfully casting.
You're making me angry.
Enough of this!
Actually, I'm not adequately recalling Oblivion, so I probably shouldn't say each game. It's possible that in Oblivion it did raise damage. I don't know. I know there was no failure chance in Oblivion, so...
Mercy!
Bam! Is steel plate armor, how does that relate compared to Nordic carved? 57 versus 53. Nordic carved is better, so we'll stick with it. Alright. Orcish armor, I think, is better than Nordic carved. There's a weird split on the Orcish tier of things, in that Orcish armor, if you think about the order of the perks for heavy, there's Iron, Steel, Dwarven, Orcish, and of course Steel Plate is between Dwarven and Orcish, even though it's over on the light armor perk side, because it goes with the Advanced Armors perk. But after Orcish, then Ebony, and then oddly enough, it goes Daedric Dragon, but Daedric is actually better than Dragon Plate in terms of heavy. But for everything else, everything other than Orcish, the progression is the same. Weapons fall in the same place in the hierarchy the armors do. Not the case for Orcish. Orcish weapons are weaker than Dwarven weapons, but Orcish armor is substantially better than Dwarven. In the weapon hierarchy, it goes, I think it goes Iron, Steel, Orcish, Dwarven, Elven, Glass, Ebony, Daedric, Dragonbone. For heavy armors, it goes Iron, Steel, Dwarven, Orcish, Ebony, Dragonplate, Daedric. And for light armors, it goes Hide / Fur, they're equal, then leather, then elven, then scaled, then elven gilded, but you can't get a full set of elven gilded. I think you can only get a cuirass of that. Then glass, then dragon scale. Anyway, interesting that they kind of split Orcish into 2 tiers, making the weapons not nearly as awesome as the armor in terms of hierarchy. Now, I'm not going to cheat to get up here, if there is anything. I'm just trying to remember if there is. Because if I had Whirlwind Sprint, I could get up here without turning off collision. I'm just checking to see what's what. We're at the 50-minute mark. My carry weight's doing okay. We did get a white cap in here. There's another white cap somewhere in here, though. According to the UESP, which is always right. So, there it is. Like I said, they're always right. In this room, well, the Silver Hand are already cleared. I don't actually think there's anything else, not even up on this platform. We have 2 more Silver Hand to deal with in this basic zone. Well, I don't know why I called it basic. In the first zone. This is a 2-zone dungeon. Dustman's Cairn and then Dustman's Crypt. Ah, there is a coin purse up there. Now, collisioning to it would be cheating. My shout doesn't seem to work. Let's make sure I'm just using a cheap and silly iron arrow and see if I can't knock it down. Assuming I hit. Bam! Now that's what I'm talking about, baby! Coin purse, iron arrow. Good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. Got a little under 10 minutes left. I like that the skeleton's hand is holding the coin purse. I like even better that if you look really close it has a ring on its finger that you can take. A very valuable ring, I might add. Gold emerald. Now I've got light step, but Farkas will trigger that pressure plate if I let him walk over it, so
Someone there?
I prefer to force him to be careful so that he doesn't. Kill some bitches. We got 2 more Silver Hand to deal with. There's 1 melee who seems to be fairly weak. Heavy armor to 78. And an archer who is undeniably powerful.
That's all you got?
Heavy armor to 78 is good. Of course. Looks like she's now shooting Farkas. That's okay. Once we kill this guy, I would guess this is a thug, maybe a highwayman, in terms of his bandit level. Because remember, the Silver Hand use almost all the same properties as a big group of, as a gang of bandits.
Let's see what you've got.
It's just that they're all called Silver Hand. And their gear lists are different. They all carry silver swords. And they usually have, at minimum, ingredients. And often, full-blown potions. With the cure disease effect. Oh, good. Well, we got the melee guy. Those scaled bracers might be an upgrade, I don't know. Alright, Farkas is down. I need to be careful because this gal is leveled high enough that, moment at least, another hit would kill me. This one's obviously Marauder level, so... I need to let Farkas get his health back. Tackle this last one. 307 of 460. Well, I have to say, the difference in Farkas, thanks to the USKP, is unbelievable. He can handle this shit. He's a useful ally like he's supposed to be. It's outstanding. It certainly makes it easier to progress. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't like that, because I'd prefer to get all the experience myself, and indeed, you've probably noticed, my combat skills are not increasing at the rate they ordinarily would. Farkas is kind of stealing my thunder. That's why I don't use followers, even though Lydia has the same level cap and is configured correctly even in the unmodded game. I don't ordinarily use her.
I heard something.
And that would be why. But since I'm required to have Farkas with me, and indeed Ayala had some bugs too. I think Vilcus was the only one who was actually coded correctly in the ordinary game. But since all these companions missions require me to have followers anyway, I would certainly prefer that they work correctly. So thank you very much to the modders responsible for the unofficial patches. Got a little less than 5 minutes left. This is the last enemy in the first zone. So we'll finish her off, and then we'll probably end the video. Unless I decide to go offload right quick.
This what you want?
Live to see tomorrow.
I can keep her on fire as long as she's actually a flame. Farkas's hits actually do more damage. That's what it meant way back when it said targets on fire take extra damage. Oh yeah, go ahead and hit me one time. I love that. BAM! That's what I'm talking about, bitch! Alright. Dwarven bow. Certainly inferior to ebony. The only weapons I could find that would be better than what I now have are Daedric or Dragonbone. If I actually found Dragonbone, it would save me the need to find certain things, which would be pretty cool. We are just about at the 1 hour mark. My carry weight is healthy enough that I can keep going. I haven't found anything important that impacts any of my lists, so since my last offload. So I'll let my Magicka regenerate, and then I will end this particular video here. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. The biggest development here, besides completing the first zone of Dustman's Cairn, was finding the soul trap effect, which means we can really begin enchanting in earnest. Next time, we'll move into Dustman's Crypt. I think that one will probably take 2 videos as well. The second zone isn't exactly small. It's not like the Bleak Falls Sanctum relative to Bleak Falls Barrow. It's equally large. But that's what's on the docket. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.